Okay, we've got this this sample, sorry, applied here. So as I draw into this grid, if I press play, I can do it in real time as well. Right click to delete what I've added. You know, right click there to delete that. And then you can build up a drum pattern in the same way. You just build it up like that. You can change to drum track 2 and then apply, for example, another sample. There's lots of different things you can apply. This is just the standard kit you get free with it. And of course, when we launch it, there'll be rock packs available, orchestral drum kits available, and lots of new samples too. Another way, if you guys are a bit more lazy, like I am, I'm going to just click on my drum presets here and I can just load in something that we've got built in for you. We've got a dance preset, rock, pop, and basic preset, but I'm going to use the user one that I've got here, so I'm just going to load that. And if I press play, it's also adjusted all my volumes for me, and the pan. So a pan is just the stereo, whether it will go to the left speaker or right speaker, or in the middle. I'm going to just press play to see what we've got now. So it's just the basic drum pattern we've got happening here, and we're ready to move on to the instruments. Okay, so I'm going to jump to my bass track here, and I just start double clicking in here to find something I like. I'm going to go for, yeah, we'll go for that, why not? And you just drag and drop it into the arrangement. That's how easy it is. There's nothing hard to do here. Basically, it's the whole idea of you choosing what you like. You put all these things together and you come up with something new. So if you just press play now to see what we've got. It's really, really easy. Yeah? So I'm going to just move on to my cool track now. And for those of you that are timing it, it is pretty fast. I've done tunes in like 30 seconds before. I've been timing myself as a lot. We do this kind of game on a Friday because we're that sad. So, yeah, I'm just going to start choosing. We've got some country guitar things going on here. Normal clean. We've got some rock. I love it, but I won't kill you guys today. Alright. We've got some orchestral stuff. And the good thing about it is you guys don't need to actually write this stuff. All this stuff is just here and it just works basically. And okay, we've got that one in there. We'll spice it up a bit. Yeah, I like that. Why not? Throw that in. You know, you can just have fun. You can just do anything and most of the time it works. So, you know, let's see what we've got happening now. Just going to lift the volume here a bit. Already we've got some mood happening in this. It's really, really easy. We'll jump to the melody now and see what we've got happening here. I'm just having fun. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just choosing. Why not? Why not? We'll put it in. Okay. I'm just going to add that in the end. This is just for a laugh. I bet you it's going to work though. There we go. Let's see what happens. Go for it.
Your audio content, you're providing royalty-free?
Yeah, that's right.
Personally, do you guys trade it yourself?
Some of these that we've got in here right now aren't all of ours, but when we do release it, everything that you get will be done by us. So, admittedly, half of these are not ours.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
And what did you use to
Multimedia Fusion.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, developer.
I told you. There you go. See?
Told you. Yeah, there you go. It's true. So that's how easy it is to build loops. You can save them, mix them down using the record button there, but you'd have to wait for it. It's kind of like a tape recorder. You have to wait for it to play through. And just to save you 32 seconds, you know, we'll skip that. All right?
So, being it's made Multimedia Fusion, we need to come up, everyone, click team, new user. we need to come up with some sort of standardized map file format that would contain all the map file format so that you could save it in that and then we could load it.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
That's currently, I mean, other than array and separate image files, there's no other real way.
Yeah.
I know.
It's definitely worth looking into, so we'll keep that in the back of our minds. And again, because I'm a bit like a fish, if you if you tell me, I'm going to forget in like 10 minutes. So if you guys go to the forums and just leave it on the feedback, so it's in our minds, we can't miss it. So it's always it's always fresh. Okay. I'm going to just move here, and this is iCast, our character system, and we're really happy with iCast actually. This isn't our model. We're going to just get that straight from here. She's obviously free. If you guys have used the 3D object, she comes free, but I've just modified her a little bit to give you an idea of how iCast will work when you're designing characters. The idea behind it is you'll get a few character meshes free with loads of customizations, and more will be available all the time. So just for an example, we're using the 3D, the free 3D mesh that we got with the 3D object. Okay. So this is iCast. You can rotate the character using the directions. You can change her animation just to see what's going on with this mesh in the animation tab there. You've got a timeline that you can scrub through or just play through. Yeah. And that's how you preview them. And when you set up a character, basically every character class is different. And if I open up this setup tab right here, drop down menu, pardon me. You've got 10 different customizations, and these 10 are dynamic, so it's not always going to be the same depending on what you buy. I don't know, if you buy a monster, you might be able to choose like left eye, right eye, 10th eye, I don't know. And basically they adapt depending on the character we've given you. So you can have customizations that suit the character. So in this particular case, we've got a skin section that you can customize, lower clothes, lower armor, upper armor, left weapon, right weapon, even though she doesn't have one, but there with us. Accessory 1, accessory 2, and her hair. So I'm just going to give you an example of how it would work, because this is very much in development at the moment. So I'm going to choose lower clothes, and you would get an icon. This is from our old model that we're working on. So again, bear with us. This is very much in development. So I'm going to just click on this, and as you click through the different customizations, she's updated, and iCast creates a new texture map that applies to the 3D object. So you can just go through these different customizations. This I don't know if you guys have played World of Warcraft. Anyone? Yeah, a few of you. Yeah, you know when you're building a character in the beginning and you've got a few customizations there? This is kind of that concept, but on steroids, if you know what I mean, to give you like lots more customization and lots more control over what's going on. Alright? So again, in this particular section I've got upper clothes here, so I can assign random different things we have. That's like a long jacket, we've got the short jacket. And as I just click through these, iCast layers them appropriately, mixes them down and applies it to the 3D image. And I can also add ink effects to these textures. So if I go back to the long jacket so it's more visible, I can invert it. I can make it grayscale, which won't really show much because it's black anyway. Make it glow, which is strange, but sometimes you can get some cool effects that way. Shadow, you guys will recognize these ink effects from MMF, and opacity as well. So you can just change the opacity and it would update there. Right? So when you're happy customizing, you get the idea. There's 10 different levels that you can keep going through customizing. Every character class is expandable. So the good thing about this is even you guys can create your own customizations for these characters. So I'm going to just jump to the preview mode right here. Okay, and I can just move her around and have a look at her and think if I'm happy or not. Right, you can see the UV map that it's created for me. Yeah. Right, and something that is quite cool is that I can export this out. Oh, this is a bug. I'm going to talk to you about that after. Alright, let's try okay, it's working now. Cool. Alright, and I'm just going to save this as test. Okay. Right, I'm going to minimize this just for a second. And this is the texture map I've just exported. I'm going to open it up with Photoshop. And I'm going to just do a quick customization here. I mean, you guys can spend ages really like tweaking it up if you lot are good at stuff like this. or you know, even at the moment, it's at a level where you can use it. Maybe not the transparency, but that's just an example.